Okay, the hognoses have hatched. That means the Mexican Black Kings are due to hatch, but they are not hatching quite yet. These are supposed to hatch, the Madagascar Giant Hogs, but they're not hatching yet. Do we have any babies in here right now? Anything in here? Nope. How about pixie and buck eggs? Nope. I see an egg that I have to remove by the looks of it, but no babies there yet. Jafina too? Nope, but they're growing. Holy moly, those are becoming big eggs. Oh my gosh, baby bull snakes! Oh my gosh, come here, cuties. Oh, look at all the albinism in there. Okay, close that. What do we have in here? Oh my gosh, baby bulls. This is Priscilla and Mr. Wilson's clutch. Oh my gosh, they're beautiful. Wow, look at all the reds on them. They have some great contrast. Hi, are you sassy like your mom or friendly like your dad? Oh, it looks like you're friendly. How about you? Are you like your dad or like your mom? Oh my gosh, is this gonna be a friendly clutch of bull snakes? Did you all take after your friendly dad, Mr. Wilson? Hello? Oh, you take after your mother. Oh wow, but you're pink. You're legit pink. Okay, so that's probably not gonna turn into a pink snake. Usually, when they have these beautiful pinks, it's because the color hasn't really formed completely yet, or the scale hasn't quite solidified. It's hard to explain, but the pinks there will probably turn into oranges and reds, but they're pink as babies. Okay, come here. You are so sassy. Look at those colors. You are pink. Actually pink. Why can't it'd be cool if you stayed with those colors or kept them. That would be really cool. Man, look at this one. We've got orange and yellow. We have a buzzing tail from little pinky dude over here. And are you the only pink one? Oh, there's a pink one there. Oh my gosh. And there's an adorable face sticking out of an egg. You know, since these are out, oh sorry, didn't mean to scare you. Since these guys are already out and there's so many of them out of the eggs, I bet they pipped yesterday morning, which was the only day over the last week that I wasn't here. So I think I have to go ahead and, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut the remaining eggs. Wow, that is a huge globular egg. Usually when an egg gets that big, compared to like a normal sized egg there, that usually means bad things for the baby on the inside. So we're gonna see about that, but how many do we still have to pip? We've got, jeez, would you stop biting me? You're okay. We've got 1, 2, you're hatched. Oh, there's one in there. Oh, you can see the spit bubbles. This one's thinking about coming out. How about you? Oh, yep, you're the face. You are hatched, and you are hatched. So we have 1, 2, 3 that we have to cut open. So I normally wait 24 hours after the first one pips before I cut the rest, because if there's a really weak baby in here that can not only not get out of the egg, but can't survive a little bit longer until I can cut them, which doesn't happen often, but if there is one that's that weak, then we're kind of encouraging survival of the fittest. But since I was gone yesterday and there's this many snakes out today, my guess is they pipped yesterday morning, so we are already over 24 hours. So now is time to cut these remaining eggs. I'm going to cut that one, and this one, and we're gonna see if there's a healthy baby on the inside, and we're gonna cut them open to allow the baby to come. Would you, really? Your teeth are stuck. Are you regretting that? Yeah. Did you learn something? Have we learned something? No, I doubt we have. Anyway, we are cutting a little slit in the eggs to allow the babies to come out of the egg when they're ready. And just in case they don't have a very well-developed egg tooth. So this is one of the babies I have to cut. The baby is resting on the bottom of the egg, so I'm going to cut at the top of it so I don't accidentally hit the baby, of course. Ooh, this one has a really thick shell. That could be why he hasn't come out yet. Let me open this up for you and help you out. This is our spring? Summer? I think this is our spring themed clutch, since they were laid during springtime. And I'm hoping for, I mean, both parents are albino, so all the babies are gonna be albino, as you can see. But the dad is het whiteside, and he's also hypo himself. The mom, I think, has potential hets, but we've never proven any of them out. So far, she just carries albinism, but hasn't really had a good opportunity to display any hets in her offspring. So that's what this pairing was for. So oh my gosh, really guys. So I'm really hoping to find, or are you just gonna disconnect? There we go, that's even easier. Okay, so I'm really hoping that we find one that's like white-sided or hypo and albino. We're gonna see with these last 3 eggs. Oh, there is definitely a baby in there though. Look, you can see the top of his head. Oh my gosh. Oh, maybe that's his side. It's kind of hard to tell. Okay, there we go. Now we have plenty of an opening for this baby to leave the egg from, but now I'm curious, is there a healthy, alive baby in here? So the next thing I'm gonna do is what we call the poke test. And for this, I'm just going to gently poke his side and see if he responds, which would indicate that he's alive. Uh-oh. Oh no, I don't really see any movement in response to being touched and stimulated. Okay, that baby might not have made it, but you know what? We're gonna let him rest just in case, see if he decides to alive himself with time. And next is this egg. Oh, this was the nesting bird egg. Ah, cool. Okay, this one feels like a more normal shell. It's a little bit thinner. So let's see if you have a good baby inside. Oh, the goop looks good. Okay, good. The amniotic fluid there should be clear. That means we probably have a healthy baby on the inside. I don't know if you noticed, but when I was cutting open that previous one, I did notice some discoloration come out, so I wasn't sure what was going to be on the inside, if it was going to be alive or not. Okay, we have an exit created, and now let's see if there is a healthy, alive baby on the inside in 3, 2, 1. Oh, definitely a nice little albino baby. He's moving because my finger's moving him underneath. But let's see, are you alive? Are you okay? Yep. Oh, we're definitely moving away from the tweezers. Good. Okay, so that baby's alive. Just decided not to come out yet. And now it's time for the last one. This ginormous egg. I don't have high hopes for it. It seems like when an egg gets huge during incubation, in our experience, it means the baby on the inside has passed away or just stopped developing for whatever reason. So I don't know if it's the nutrients from the egg, instead of going into or getting absorbed by the fetus, it's now just accumulating and building inside of the shell, and that's why it grows. I don't know the actual reasoning behind the expansion of the egg, but it does seem like there is a direct correlation between mortality and egg size. The first test, or the first indicator, will be the color of the fluid on the inside. So we're hoping for something clear. Let's see what comes out. Oh, it's clear! Oh, it's like spurting out. Wow, look at that. It's like a fountain. Okay. Probably because of the pressure inside of the egg. Yeah, look, it's shrinking as we talk. Okay, so that's a good sign. The color is clear, or the goop is clear. Let's open it up a little bit more. Wow, I can just feel it deflating in my hand. Okay, we have an opening created. Now let's take a closer look. Gonna have to make the opening a little bit bigger in order for us to really see what's inside. There we go. Okay, so now, is there a good baby on the inside? I definitely see a baby. Oh, but it looks underdeveloped. It looks small. Smaller than it should be. And I think I see some unabsorbed yolk in there too, like more than usual. Okay, so here's the baby. Wow, it's like really light in color too. Do you see that? Almost not snow, but it looks in between albino and snow. It's so light. Maybe that would be a hibino. But are you alive? I don't think it's responding on its own. I think it's just moving back and forth from the pressure of the tweezers. Bummer. Yeah, that's kind of what I was expecting though with that big egg. All right, well, I'm gonna, just in case, let it sit for, let it sit until tomorrow. It's the evening right now, so we're gonna come back and check on that egg. If it still hasn't come out, and if the other two still haven't come out, I'm guessing that this one will, because there was a healthy baby on the inside, so I think that one will be out by tomorrow, but I don't have high hopes for these two. So we're probably just gonna investigate tomorrow. We'll take a closer look on the inside and see what happened. But for now, I'm gonna put this escapee back and take a look at all these healthy babies that did come out. Hello. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're so angry. So angry. Look at this angry snake. Oh, now you're not angry because I'm holding you? Was it all a bluff? You were just hissing and trying to strike me and trying to bite me. Yes, I saw that. We caught it on camera. Oh, now you're being shy and actually behaving. Of course. Man, these babies are beautiful albinos. I just can't get over how pink they are. So I'm wondering if any of them show signs of being albino and hypo. I'm not convinced that any are hibinos, as they're called, because they all just look like standard albinos to me with some natural variation in the colors, but maybe that's something that appears after their first shed. I don't really know. But you know what? We're going to, for the sake of the baby still in the egg, put these back in the incubator and take another look tomorrow. Okay, I have a little bit of explaining to do, and just I want to explain what I'm looking for in these babies and actually what I did not see in them. The chirping in the background, by the way, is from a couple of birds that we have here for the weekend with the Bird Tricks Masterclass, so don't mind Blueberry chirping in the background. Anyway, this is Dad. This is Mr. Wilson. He's a beautiful hypo albino bull snake, and he is het for the white-side morph. This is Priscilla. She is also an albino bull snake. I think she may be hypo too, because she looks just like her dad here, and she has a 50-50 chance of being het white-side based on if the dad, Mr. Wilson, gave that white-side gene to her. And they wouldn't show it, she wouldn't show it phenotypically or visually. We would have had to prove it out by breeding her to a male that carried the white-side gene and noticing white-side babies. And if we saw any white-sided babies, which are basically bull snakes with white sides, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, that would prove to us that she did pick up the white-side gene from the dad. However, all the babies that are hatching out of this clutch look to be just plain old albinos, so I don't think Priscilla here is actually het white-side. I believe she is just albino and possibly hypo on top of that. So we're gonna have to now breed her to something where we can prove if she is hypo too. But anyway, that's what I was looking for in these babies. We have proved that Priscilla is not het white-side. But now, let's take a look at those babies and see who's all come out. The baby albinos! Let's take a look. And you will see that they are all albino. There are no white sides, which if you breed an albino to an albino, all the babies are gonna be albino, of course. If you breed a het white side to a het white side, which is what I was hoping Priscilla would be, then a quarter of the babies, on top of being albino, would also be white side, which would make them white snakes, because white side and albino combined makes a snow. So that's what I was hoping for with these babies, but turns out Priscilla is not het white side, or we just got terrible odds. But my guess is she's just not het white side, because with this big of a clutch, we would have been able to tell. At least a couple of them would have been snows. But that's okay, now we know. We learned a little bit more about their mother, and we've got little Spitfires. Oh my gosh, you're so angry. How many are out now? Let's see, got one. There's so many of them out now. Oh, they have such a good baby smell. Oh, they smell so good. Yes, you do. You smell like normal baby snakes, not like those Argentine boas that smelled like dead fish. Yes, you smell so much better. Okay, we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 babies are out of the eggs. Oh, look at all these beautiful albino baby bull snakes. Can you say hello? Yeah, you're all angry, aren't you? Yep, like bull snakes are. Okay, so 10 are out. How many eggs did we have? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There should be 4 more babies. Who hasn't hatched? Oh, this one hasn't hatched. Oh my goodness, guys. Okay. You're just gonna have to hang out with Brad's babies, which I'm also filming today. Here, hang out with them. Yeah, become friends. You guys can all hang out together. All right, so where are the ones that haven't hatched? It looks like none have dug to the bottom of the bin, so they must all still be in their eggs. Here's one baby. Do you look okay? Are you doing all right? Oh yeah, this one looks fine. You can see his head way down in there. But yeah, he definitely looks all right. Okay, got an albino in there. So there's one of the 4 that we're missing. Oh, there's definitely something still in this egg. Do you have a baby inside? There is kind of a baby inside. Oh, but the liquid is like a cloudy red, which means I don't think we've made it. Did we not make it? Here, I'm gonna make a dissection tray with the lid. Don't worry, I'll wash it. This baby, oh, it's smelly, it's stiff, definitely not alive. So I'm going to pull it out just because I'm curious to see what happened. Weird, we look fully developed, just didn't hatch for some reason. Okay, well, sometimes that happens. Something must have went wrong during incubation, or who knows, probably something that was inevitable anyway. So, okay, that baby didn't make it. All right, so there's number 2. Number 3 is in here of 4 that we're missing. This baby, I can definitely tell is not alive, and I can tell because if you look through that hole, I can see his face and the mouth is open. So that is not the sign of a living baby snake. So I'm not gonna pull all of them out on camera. I don't wanna like gross people out, so I'm going to just kind of peek. Yep, just looks like we didn't make it full term for some reason. Okay, that's number 3 for mysteries. Where is number 4 that didn't hatch? Oh, yep, it's this egg. Okay, I think this was the big egg if I remember correctly. No, we are stiff. Okay, not living. That's all right. Again, that happens. I see an albino baby in there, but just didn't make it. That's weird to have 3 in one clutch that just made it almost full term, but Oh well, maybe they had already passed away in the egg before I even cut the slit open. That's actually my guess, is they were just so weak, something was wrong with them genetically, that they just weren't meant to come out of the egg. And what would happen in the wild is those babies would just become food for something else, and the whole ecosystem, the circle of life continues. But the good news is we have one baby in here that looks great, and he is responding to touch. Here, watch. Okay, see him in there? That beautiful albino baby. We're just gonna do a gentle poke. Oh, yep, we can definitely see him moving underneath the tweezers. Okay, that baby's just fine then. We're going to remove this one that didn't make it full term, keep this baby in here, and then I think what I'm gonna do is leave one baby in this bin to encourage that one to come out. The movement of siblings around the egg encourages unhatched babies to hatch, and then the rest we're gonna put in baby bins. Okay, you are the chosen one. Help encourage your brother or sister to come out. Here we go. We're gonna put these back in the incubator and set these up in their baby bins. Actually, I just remembered I have to catch a flight in about an hour, so we're gonna move these here, and we're gonna put them in a container full of moss until I get back. So, albino babies, are you making friends with Brad's babies? I'm gonna take all of you. Oh, don't escape, Brad, baby. Oh my goodness, you're hissing in my hand. Hello. Oh, so angry. I love it. Okay, you go in here. And baby. Okay. They will just enjoy some nice fresh sphagnum moss, and I'll put them in the incubator to keep them nice and toasty warm until I come back in a couple of days. I'm actually going to a funeral on Ed's side in Michigan. He lost his grandma, so I'm gonna go do that and then come back here and we'll finally set up these babies in baby bins. Okay, we're back from Michigan, and now we finally have a chance. I brought Ed back with me.
Yep, I'm here again.
Yes, and we have a chance to set up their baby bins finally. So what's actually kind of funny, not funny, well, kinda. Our baby rack that has the Argentine boas and the ball pythons and the hog noses that have already hatched, that rack is full.
Yeah.
So we're gonna use our old baby rack, which is that black shelved one that uses these bins. They were great for bull snakes, so this should work out just fine.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen these yet.
Oh, that's right. You haven't. Well, here you go, Ed. The first baby bull snakes of the year. And they're really pink, too.
Yeah,
look at this one. Yeah. Look at the pinks on this. It's so pretty.
Are they sassy?
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I know their mom.
Yeah.
You are sassy.
Priscilla as their mom. How can they not be
Come
sassy?
here, babies.
Oh, they're so hissy.
I want all of you.
Okay, here.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Here, hold your hands together. I'll pile them
drop.
in. And have another baby bull snake. And one more.
Aw, look at all of them.
That's so many babies.
So many babies.
Oh, and yeah, you can see some variety. Oh, thanks. Thanks for the little love tap there.
Love kiss.
Yes. There's like good variety in their colors. Like some are more orange, some are more pink. But
Some are more yellow.
Yeah, but they're all so pretty.
Some
oh
have
my
like
gosh.
really cool patterns. Like, look at this one's pattern on the side.
Oh yeah, wow. Yeah, that one is really pretty. Yeah, look at the side of this one's pattern. It is really busy. This one almost has like a pale yellow background. That's gorgeous. And then this is more of your traditional albino, a little bit more orangey, and he's a nice big baby too. Wow, look at you. Oh, yeah, well, okay. But yeah.
I'll show you to appreciate me.
I love how their tails at this age are white.
Yeah.
That's so cute. Kind of a purplish white almost. Yeah, they look so healthy and sassy. I love it. Okay, well, they've been hanging out in this moss for a few days while we went to Michigan, or while we were in Michigan. So they are ready to move out. It actually looks like a couple of them have already shed, or maybe it's just one. Well, we have a shed here, the first shed, which is why I put them in moss. I wanted them to have a nice place to shed in if they decided to do that.
Oh, that one's in shed. That's why he's so mad.
Oh, you're extra spicy. Oh, are you in blue?
Look at those little blue eyes.
Are you behind everyone else in their shedding? Oh, weird. This one has a kink in its tail.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. I didn't notice that in anyone else. Look at that right
A
there.
little wave in the tail.
Aw, okay. We'll have to adopt you out.
You get to be a pet only.
Yeah, I don't see it in anybody else, though, so it must just be a weird fluke with that one. All right. Well, we are going to set them up in baby bins, finally. All right. Well, since this is one of our first clutches of the year, I'm going to explain to you how we make our baby bins. So we have these simple containers. We'll put one bull snake in each one. The bottom we're going to line with a paper towel because it just fits perfectly in the size bin. It's just, you have to use a paper towel because look how pretty it is. Then we're going to lightly mist the paper towel. Oh, with a stream.
Lightly mist, Ed.
Yeah, good. Why don't we test the spray bottle? There we go. Now,
Spray bottle doesn't work very well anymore.
now we have it on the mist setting. There we go. All right, we're gonna lightly mist it just to bump up humidity. Since they're used to high humidity in the incubator, we don't want to have them go through shock in humidity levels. So this will help kind of transition them to room humidity. And obviously we have more than just 8 babies, but this is just how many bins we can fit in frame. So we'll be doing this for all of them, but just kind of showing you what we can fit in frame right now. In the backs of the bins, which will be the heated side, they have underheating. We're going to put a cave so that they can hide and be warm at the same time.
We have a sweet Snake Discovery 3D printed one that a fan sent us.
Yeah, that one's awesome.
And for anyone wondering what these are, somebody brought up the idea to use salt or sugar packet containers for restaurants, and they work really well for small babies. So.
Yeah, look at that. So all the little packets go in here, but if you flip them upside down, they have a little entrance for the cave, and it works great. All right, now we have all of our caves in the back for them to hide in, and in the front of all the bins, we're going to put a water dish. And for this, our breeder trick is to use a PVC cap. Make sure you get one with the flat bottom, not the rounded bottom, otherwise they don't sit up very well. We actually are gonna need some more of these. These are our last few because we've had so many leopard geckos and small snakes surrendered to our rescue that we use these for as well, that we only have a few left for our babies. So we're gonna run to Menards today and grab some more water dishes. Okay, so the next thing we're going to add is something rough for the snakes to rub up against, and that'll help them when they shed. And this will also help, since it's kind of a weighted rock in this case, or whatever we put in here, it just adds extra weight or extra points for the paper towel to be held down at. Otherwise, when they slither around, they just kind of bunch up the paper towel, and it doesn't lay as nicely as it does. All right, and the last thing we like to add to our baby bins, just to keep them simple so they're easily sterilized, but we don't want it to be boring, so we like to add some sort of enrichment, whether that's fake plants or tubes, just something to add some mental stimulation to the babies as they slither around and start eating their first meals with us. So that's gonna be a leaf for this one's case, a tube for that one. These are leftover pieces of tubes from the old racks that Ed built, actually. We were able to repurpose these as hides, and we've been using them for years. Ta-da! And we have our baby bins! So now we put the babies in, and the last thing we'll do is add an ID card to the front of them. Okay, first 8 babies, your new homes are ready. Say goodbye to your siblings. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we'll make the remaining baby bins just off camera. It'll be the same thing.
What is there, 2 more?
There's 2 more in here, yep.
Okay.
We have 10 little babies. JK, there's 3 more babies.
Yes.
1 just escaped.
Ah.
Okay, so we have 11 babies total in this clutch. So I've got you, here's number 10, and number 11.
Oh, he's got moss all over his face.
Oh, what a cutie.
Like how upset they all are.
They're just angry snakes. They have that, I mean, here, take a look. They just have like resting snake face.
Yeah,
you know?
I think it's that heavy eyebrow.
Yeah, it's definitely a bull snake thing. And yeah, I think you're right. I think it's that heavy eyebrow. Always angry. All right, let's put them in the baby rack. I have a feeling, are going to fill up this rack as well.
Oh, yeah.
Very quickly.
Yeah, this isn't going to take very long.
No.
I think the bull snakes today are just going to do that.
Yep, I think you're right. We have in here some baby tricolors from last year that we're hanging on to because we're not sure how many we want to keep, but they're doing really well. We have a few picky hognoses that we're trying to get to eat by putting back into baby bins, seeing if that does the trick. We have our baby mangrove snakes, and we're actually just about to rehome the one that we're gonna let go.
Hi, little dude.
Yeah, super cute. They're growing fast.
There they are. Look at his head.
Yeah, I know.
He's a monster.
Yeah, here's baby mangrove. Oh, you're doing so well. I love him so much. Okay, and there's more too. But yeah, that's what's in this rack so far.
Yeah, and then this rack over here is already
We couldn't use this one.
hogs, balls, hog noses. Well, these are all our
These
grow
are
out.
yeah. These babies are not quite big enough to move into the next size up, but they're close, so they still have to stay in this bin a little bit longer.
Yep.
All the Argentine boas are down there. Well, we filmed an outro for this video, and then we lost the footage. So it's been a couple of months actually since the babies hatched and were set up in baby bins. And
Look
we
how
figured,
big they got.
And look how big!
Wow.
Yes. Okay, this is their mom. This is Priscilla. Here's one of the babies.
Aw.
They're doing really well. This one still has some beautiful oranges and peach colors. Oh, and we're tail buzzing in my hands. Look at that. You're sassy like your mom, who actually isn't very sassy today.
She's doing great today.
Being very well behaved. Good job, Priscilla. But yeah, these babies are doing wonderfully, and we actually only have about half of them left. The other half have already gone to their new homes, and they're doing really well. But I wanted to pull this baby out because of its beautiful colors. Look at that. The colors are just stunning on this baby after it's had a couple of sheds now. But yeah, the babies are doing very well, so we figured it was a good opportunity, since we lost the footage anyway, to give you a little update on them. So thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Thank you, Patreon backers, for your amazing support. Congratulations, Priscilla and Mr. Wilson, for your babies, and we'll see you next time.